that it's easy to observe that, but apparently it's not easy for some people, I guess. And I'm assuming maybe that's because they haven't been through that before with someone, maybe they haven't experienced it before. And so this is not an episode for people who are in that cult. It's not an episode for people who are just hanging on every word, following it. I've interacted with quite a few of you.
Man, how do you psycho fucking people get channels, man? And y'all won't cut my channel off.
Again, called every kind of a Jew lover, getting paid 7,000, why are they doing stuff, blah blah blah. That's just terrible. They're very angry things, and that's okay.
That bullshit she got in the background.
This is an episode for normies who are trying to figure out what's happening because, like a lot of us, they used to put a lot of trust in Candice Owens and some of these other influential figures, and they're like, "What is happening? What happened to her?"
So what happened to me was that I saw Todd Burger John throughout, but I do want to keep Burger up for a second without playing it. I can't be the only person that's really stressed out by how she's organizing the folks. That is like that is I don't like the way the books are at all. That really gets me up. So, so okay, I'm not 9 months pregnant. This would not fly. I would really not. I would do love it. Anyways, she's queen of diagnosing this, I guess. Cluster B personality now. What I will say is, this is, if you go back to any Fed operation, COVID, whenever you don't follow the federal narrative, you not listen to
in God you trust.
Always diagnose
you. In God you trust. If you don't follow what the fuck they say, believe in, you are trading the trust in that bullshit.
They did the same exact stuff. You can go back, literally go back. It's their final stage of we're not getting people to behave and listen to us, so we're going to diagnose them. And she listed all of the reasons, the signs I was in cult, and about 7 of them. One of them is forced teaming. She says that I use inclusive language, like us, we will solve this. Again,
we all in this shit together, and y'all motherfuckers make me retarded because y'all retarded.
These are just words. I do think we are going to solve this. I say we because all the information I have is thanks to the tip slide, so we're all kind of in this together, trying to put the pieces together to figure out who killed Charlie. Yeah. She also says that I repeat myself constantly, that I use sarcasm, and I would say that this is sounding a lot like my toddlers who could be in a cult. Now that I'm thinking about it, she might be right. If they are laughing, they're sarcastic, they definitely...
And that's what I said. That's what I said. Hold on. Let me stop it. Like I said, all believers are like children. I say it again. This time, I'm going to stress this shit. All believers are like little children. Because the truth in believing, there isn't any. I'll say again. The truth in believing, there isn't any truth at all. You're just wasting time going along with the nursery rhyme. It's a 5-word program. Literally 5 words you don't need in your vocabulary. And I can make a fucking school teaching this shit. I'm just saying, it's time to wake the fuck up and realize who's running game on who. And brown men and women, women and men, born a winner, 100%. To know better is your natural order. The truth is you. You ain't gonna know everything, but you're supposed to be thinking about everything you're doing to be responsible. It is what it is. Once you realize it's already ready within you. The creator within the creation. You're never alone. The truth is you. The fucking elite assholes, talking about them white folks, taught you that you was less than a fucking animal. When the truth is you more than they could ever imagine. But they taught you to be less than.
And then my favorite part is that she says, like, we have a phrase, and it's if you don't know, no. She's like, we don't know what we know. It just says that that's about cult. I don't know. It's part of the cult stuff. So I guess I'm the cult to tell you to think for yourself and to trust your gut. And if something seems like it's wrong, it's it probably is wrong. And the government telling you to violate that, to ignore your senses, to believe something that is just truly unbelievable, like 30 on 6 stops by Charlie's Neck because of a miracle. Yeah, trust yourself. That is kind of the goal here, is to let people stop committing to government groupthink, which is how we control us all and also devastate each other. It is just a fact the greatest threats to governments, what this is really about, it is letting the right people out. Right? This is like the thing that they have to prevent, and this is why I am now number one who they are attacking. Talking about the military, yet they're talking about people in our nation for a very long time. I'm encouraging people to read books, to learn about the history of psychology and why they do these sorts of things to diagnose you. I'm telling people that they should homeschool their kids, right? So they don't become like us. And I say like us, committed to
Come on,
one side or the
come on,
other.
come
It's
on now.
things figured out.
Come on.
Shouting at each other,
Come
being
on,
loud,
there you go,
all that
Candace.
crap.
That's what I'm talking about, Candace.
So to that extent, I do understand why different might have become.
I stop right there. She just said she do understand. That's where you get fucked up at. See, the truth is you never under someone standing, oh, you beat some shit into you that don't make no sense. That's understanding. See, it's wordplay. You see? So no understanding. You either know or you don't know. Now you're asking questions. That's how it's supposed to go. Either you know or you don't know. That's the reason why you ask questions. When you don't know. You ain't never supposed to believe no shit. You ain't never supposed to understand no shit. And you ain't never supposed to have no faith in no shit. And you never supposed to hope for no shit. See, it was all to making you into being some shit. Make believe makes you into being the liar the elite assholes need. So they teach you the lie by teaching you the lie and you not know you're lying. That's the game. Believe. That's a fucked up ass word. It got three words in that one word, and one word you can't see, but you can hear it as plain as day. But why you can't see it? Why you can't see believe? Why you can't see the leave in the word believe? Why? Why when you spell out believe, you can never see the leave? You can only see lie. So once you start realizing who's lying to who and start thinking for yourself, you're gonna realize the truth. You can't believe nothing. You gotta know better. You can't understand nothing. You gotta know better. You can't have faith in nothing. You gotta know better. And you can't hope for nothing. You gotta know better. Because once you know better, you're gonna know that nothing is everything within you. The truth. You're breathing in and out. That's why I say we're so confused because of the shit that we was taught. That's why we so fucking far out of order. Men and women and men. We was taught this dumb shit to be dumb shit and do dumb shit. Because the truth ain't in doing dumb shit. The truth is in thinking about what you're doing to be responsible, thinking it all the way through to even be more responsible, thinking about the good and the bad, to knowing that I'm gonna be in the middle of this shit, having to deal with the shit. If it goes good, if it goes bad. It's the cause and effect. It's what I do after the effect. It's me. You gotta be ready for anything that happens because of the cause and effect. Somebody else could not know what the fuck they doing and then fuck it up for me and you. We gotta wake up to the bullshit and realize the truth. That makes sense. To make a change. For a change. 0-1. People lie, the numbers don't. The truth is for you to know in order for you to be responsible. You heard that? In order for you to be responsible. The truth is in you.
Showing and survive outside the matrix, not taking money, not taking money that makes you fearful to speak out and surviving it. But beyond that, Yeah, no, I really would not say that we are leading a cult, but we're not getting rid of this. First of all, we don't know, no, but we know. Okay, and we are going to solve the Charlie Kirk murder. So we'll take a quick break, and then I'll read some of your comments. All right, you guys, the biggest health secret that is not talked about is that everything begins in our heads. Every day, your gut is fighting a silent war against cross.
I'm stopping right there. Let's go right to this again. Get off of that because I don't fuck with them and the medication bullshit. Now, since she was just saying some shit about Medicaid, Medicare, I want you to think about this for yourself. If they want to give you free healthcare, and you already know nothing is for free, there's only one thing that's for free. And like I just said, nothing's for free. The only one thing's for free is nothing. Let me break it down for you. That nothing that's for free, to know that nothing's for free, pay attention. It's free. That's just you thinking more. To know that you know more than what these assholes told you you were less than. I'm just saying, it's time for you to wake the fuck up to realize the game. Free healthcare is them getting you there so they can tell you something wrong and then mentally make you sick. Then after that, make you sick by giving you the pharmaceutical funky ass drug. Because the worst fucking drug dealer that there is out there is the fucking doctor. I'm just saying. Because most of them assholes that you want to live and asking the question about what is the side effects to this fucking medication you giving to me, doc? That funky fucker gonna get mad. I'm just saying. Ask me for yourself.
Or visit AmericanFinancing.net/Owens. Again, that's AmericanFinancing.net/Owens. All right, top comments from Friday's episode. Think before you type wrote Candice Hero was all for Candice Owens keeping it real with the Black community until she started keeping it real with Israel. And that, my friend, is a fact. And here's the thing. I don't care who you are. I'm an equal opportunity offender. If you're being stupid and what you're saying doesn't make sense, I'm going to call it out. Whether there's nothing that's going to protect you. Being a woman's not going to protect you. Being black, being Jewish, none of it's just not going to work.
Because, first of all, stupid do not discriminate. Fat, ugly, skinny, tall, black, white, Puerto Rican, it's all. When you act like you know and you really don't know, somebody can make you know that you don't know when they start asking you questions. Because if you know that you know and you say that you know, when somebody asks you do you know, you're going to be happy to explain to them what you know and answer the question. I'm just saying. Stop trying to run game, not knowing the game has already been ran on you. I don't run games. Because I don't have to run games. I don't have to play no games because I already know the truth. And the truth is what it is. I never know it all. Because every day is a learning experience from the creator of us all, within us all at the same time. That's what makes the creator within us all so divine. It is what it is. That's all it is. Divine mind. The only thing that matters. The truth. Within each and every one to me, all together. Like I said before, women and men, born a woman, 100%. Naturally, to know better is your first glance. Be better yourself. You don't have to run no race against nobody when the race is already won in your body. Doggy. How in the hell did we allow somebody to teach us to be straight up retarded? No disrespect to retarded. But I just gotta talk to you to get you to realize what makes us equal is we're not liars. What the fuck are we lying for? Everything is ours. Dealing with the time that matters. Now, let me explain a little time to you. There is no such thing as time when you realize for yourself. There's no such thing as here today, gone tomorrow. Here today, gone today. Because nobody's tomorrow. The truth to the matter that really matters is it could give up on you right now. And there's nothing you can do about it. You just go back to the wind from which you started. But just with a D on the end. From the WINNER to the WON. That's it, that's all. Everything is extra after that.
And right now, it's just the case that scientists are being a little cray-cray. A lot of cray-cray. Very cray-cray. Kind of dangerous. Also, I would say, by the way, one of the things that she mentioned as sign of a cult was me reading comments at the end. Obviously, you guys pay for me to read these comments, and you guys compliment me, which is very kind. And so she said that me reading your comments is a cult leader tactic. So, but I'm going to keep reading these comments. U.S. flagpole guy writes, "We love you, Candice. We pray for you and your family and for truth. Fight, fight, fight. Thank you so much for that donation." Stephanie writes, "Charlie knew that you would have the strength of iron against their fighting words. When the battleground was set, you are truly armor bearer. Be my David." Yeah, they cited that as well. I was like, I just shared Charlie's messages, and Timothy Zimmerstein as actually, in retrospect, incredibly compelling. And with
Another fact. Somebody text me and tell me who came back and told them that they was dead. Anybody out there. If you can tell me who came back to you and told you that they was dead, I want to hear about it. I want to hear about it. I want to hear about it. That experience, I want to hear about that experience. Who came back and told you that they was dead? Because let me enlighten you on something. These assholes let the cat out the bag when they said that Jesus come back. They let the cat out the bag when they said that Jesus came back after 3 days. They let the cat out the bag right there to let you know you don't die. You just transition. You transfer. Light never died. Vibration never died. Magnetism never died. Pressure never died. That's eternal. That's how you get a diamond out of coal. I'm just trying to get you to realize the truth that's already ready within you, just waiting on you to tap back in.
China, I guess still has done. It's really not good. Zamet writes, "Candice, #1 worldwide. Secret sauce speaks to us, not at us." Yeah, we're just trying to figure out what's going on, and we know that what they're telling us is going on is definitely not what's going on. And my requirements are pretty easy. Are you interested? They're asking you to be an idiot.
Yes.
This narrative regarding Charlie Kirk is just, I've never seen
A cover up this fucking stupid.
any situation.
This cover up is too ugly of a cover up.
For the narrative. They won't show us a clear picture of Tyler Robinson on that tape despite all the cameras. That would do a lot. If they just dropped one clear image, right? We would be like, oh, at least he was on campus. Like, at least we can get there. Nothing. They're just like, trust us 1000%. And we're gonna make the physics, so everything's impossible, but just trust us.
Like Candice said, they say just trust us. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Trust you assholes for what? The FBI sold us out. The CIA sold us out. The CDC sold us out. The FDA sold us out. Every agency with the alphabet dealing with our government and our state officials sold us the fuck out to all the countries outside of the United States of America's corporation. They sold us the fuck out. And now they want us to trust them After all the lies from the COVID virus to September 11th to January the 6th to the bombing, Pearl Harbor, every fucking thing, I almost forgot the fucking moon land. How in the fuck could we trust these assholes after they lied about the moon land? And these assholes still lying about the moon land. Come on. Are you kidding me? And again, this is for entertainment purposes only. Now, back to Candice Owens.
Honestly, for such little, we actually have to appreciate how the story unfolded. We are basically saying we would have taken it there and maybe it's listener. They're giving us nothing and telling us to swallow it whole. We just can't do that, okay? We just cannot do it. Mickey Shaw writes, "We love you, Candice." Well, you know what? Go tell that to Cold Lady. You're gonna be really upset about that. Aries Girl writes, 7 million, oh, 7 million man that you're referring to. Makes me think of Satan tempting Christ, and the quote from Elder Ephraim. The person who limits his mind to the name of Christ, the hour of death, the beauty of paradise, and the love of God will purge it of every.
Oh, that bullshit. That bullshit. A whole bunch of bullshit.
Ephraim was
A whole
a
bunch of bullshit.
You're wrong.
Shut the fuck up with that bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not
Bullshit.
that either. In the Greek Orthodox Archdiocese of
Bullshit.
America. Okay, that's very interesting. What I will say is, it's giving cults to say you can infiltrate in the name of the Lord, and which means be deceptive, right? You can be deceptive
Nah.
in the name of the Lord.
Why?
It does make me feel good knowing that he was putting money into Tranquil USA Faith, and like I said, we are going to have some exclusive revelations on Wednesday that's going to make you rethink everything. And point faith keeps coming up this investigation. I think money is being interjected. I think when Charlie raised his head and realized something was wrong, and that's why he established Doge, he made some real enemies.
Yep.
Charlie was too brilliant
Yep.
to just ask a question. He arrived at the answer very quickly. He learned very quickly, processed information very quickly.
Come on now.
And to the extent that he was paying attention, he would have found out that it.
You heard what she said. If you was paying attention, you'd have found out. And then she about to say some more things. But I'm just saying, she just said Charlie Kirk was a brilliant mind. He picked up on things real fast. See, that's the brilliance that's in all our ass. Because even when we created their ass, for them to say that we ain't have no soul, because they felt like they was better than us, when we felt like we all equal, even though we created y'all. But anyway, we saw exactly how that shit went. These assholes ended up taking control over us for 400 years, and look where we at. We don't do shit natural no fucking more. It's like I'm living in a world with a whole bunch of fucking kids. Every last one of y'all that believe y'all are children. Period. Wink, wink. That's it. Because y'all not being responsible at all. Yeah, y'all might. Excuse me. Y'all might be high up in all of the different things you're doing. But as long as you believe in the lie to be the liar, whatever you're doing, it will come to an end. And once it ends, what you do after that? What do you fall on after that? What foundation do you have to the truth after that? After all the scheming and conniving, low down, dirty shit that you're doing, you either get caught at it or you lose everything you got while doing it. What do you do after rock bottom? How do you come up from there? It's the question you need to be asking yourself. If I lost all the materialistic bullshit that I have, what would I do after? Could I survive with my wits? my the man? Would I? Or would I fold under the pressure of the truth that matters? I'm just saying. Take him home, Candace.
It's not a small thing. Try to reduce it. It's a small thing. And Charlie suddenly was wondering about where the money was coming from and where it was going to. On that note, later on this week, we'll be having a guest join us that will speak on Friday about turning points finances, and that's going to paint a big picture. It's going to make a lot of sense why some people are freaking out about this investigation, pretending to be his friend, coming up with ridiculously stupid conclusions about how I betrayed him or I lied when I said I didn't give a single interview regarding Charlie. I was in a true stage of grief. I didn't offer a single interview. Well, Alex Clark figured out, she rumbled me, that I spoke to CNN. I had already scheduled CNN for my book promo, and we kept the interview on September 27th or something. She's like, well, she lied. She spoke to CNN. That interview was supposed to be exclusively about my book promotion, my background, what brought me to this moment. And actually, Elle Reeves did not even get to my book at all. She didn't mention my book at all, which is quite sunny in retrospect by the end, because she was trying to hammer me, not on the Charlie side, but she was trying to hammer me so much on Zionism, Israel is kind of what she wanted to speak about, and then Brigitte Macron is what she wanted to speak about. Anyways, speaking of this book, I loved seeing this online, making a sandwich. Somebody in Serbia got the book, and her husband fake signed it, forged my signature, and she wrote to her, I can't read her name, Dear Kiki, please make me a sandwich, and I can't read that, something, and then he signs it himself. He signs it XOXO Candice. I love this idea of men fake signing my book to try to get their lives to do stuff, so I had to pull that out. That's all the way from Belgrade, Serbia. I reached out to her. We're now going to send her a free signed copy. It made me giggle so much this morning. And if you guys would like to get your copy, you can go to makehimasandwich.com. This book is doing fantastic, and we're really excited about that. So, yeah, what else do I have for you guys? Thank you for supporting me. Twitter is crazy, X is crazy. I don't know why, but there's a Zionist picture that is emerging in the story. It's a faith picture. Be wary of the influencers who are trying to struggle touching you into believing that actually recognizing that what they are telling us makes virtually zero sense is somehow a sin. I would say this isn't an Agatha Christie novel. Real life is actually better than Agatha Christie. I'm realizing there's so much corruption that's happening, and we are now in a time of tremendous revelation. So you are.
Oh, tremendous revelation. Shut the fuck up with that bullshit. That's why I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop right there. See, you just said some more bullshit. We in some fucking revelation bullshit. That's what that's what those master masons created, dealing with that funky ass Bible. And now you pushing that funky ass shit on here, and you got all these fucking followers. Boy, that shit, it pisses me off when I think about this dumb ass shit. It don't make no fucking sense to me at all. It's like, wow, to the weak. We ain't this fucking stupid. No, we not. But we've been taught to be, and it is what it is. If you are a believer, you are the stupid fool that they made you into being. Sorry, I used to be stupid too at one time, because I hadn't lost my motherfucking mind. But now I done got my motherfucking marbles back, and I ain't playing with you with no marbles, because they my marbles, and I'm not gonna lose them to nobody, never again. So, with that being said, I do love you. I love the truth that's within you, but what you do is on you. By me telling you to remind you to go that far down, to be with you, to pick your ass up. And somebody asks you why you did that, you better not say you didn't know better. There ain't no fucking sorry in this shit. You only sorry if you get caught, because you supposed to know better. I'm just saying.